What's going on, vibers? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn, and guess what, y'all? We got another one for me for you from Fire in the Booth and whatnot. This one is from Mike White Righteous and whatnot. You know what I mean? So let's jump right into it, fam. Let's go.
Know you gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah. We know what time it is. Big up everybody, yeah? Listen. Yo, righteous, one extra. These are words of a broken man, working a hopeless plan, hoping the plan will work, watching the candle burn, that our hand turns. When will we have our turn? I wish you had a heart, yeah. How desperate does somebody have to be to have you help them? Since when has anyone got anywhere from acting selfish? I stay alone. We have our turn. I wish you had a heart, yeah. How desperate does somebody have to be to have you help them? Since
How desperate does a person have to be for you to have to help them? You know what I mean? That's some deep ass shit. That's a good ass question too. You know what I mean?
a heart, yeah. How desperate does somebody have to be to have you help them? Since when has anyone got anywhere from acting selfish? I stay alone at night, wonder why I'm rolling right. Snakes try to convince me my friends are trying to control my life. That's a load of
Snakes trying to convince me my friends is trying to control my life and whatnot. Yeah, buddy.
why I'm rolling right. Snakes try to convince me my friends are trying to control my life. That's a load of app. I chose the mic, the stage and name right. Just write it on the page, along with a date. I wouldn't say it's not a game. It's the biggest game that's full of snakes and little fakes to in my face, but not.
It's the biggest game that's full of snakes. Facts, man. Let's go.
I wouldn't say it's not a game. It's the biggest game that's full of snakes and little fakes in my face, but nothing comes on dinner plates. So still I pray, still I stay down with the same pals that I've been from day. Big mistake, tried to run, didn't get away. Trick move, especially after everything we've been through. The world shares different views. Big window, bars, intro, task. Why am I the one that gets the info? Lost, I draw this and then I take a big old blast. Cause this no bar, listen. Searching for value, happiness hurts. Kelsey, what happened?
Searches for value, happiness hurts. Hold up.
The info, lost, I draw this and then I take a big old blast. Cause this no bar, listen.
Perfect.
Searching for value, happiness hurts. Kelsey, what happened to her? Like so many others trapped in the dirt. The passion's a curse. We all say we had it the worst. Yeah, you had it bad. At least you ain't in the back of that hearse. That's when it's done. I reach through the speaker. Yeah, you had it bad. At least you ain't in the back of that hearse. That's when it's done. I reach through the speaker, capture your love. We trapped in the slum. Look what the manor has done to us. Brothers are undercut, become another number. Stop judging us. I got love for every one of y'all.
Yo, man, for real, man. Stop judging us, man.
The undercut become another number. Stop judging us. I got love for every one of y'all. We deny that we can only advance, and those that think they can't are lost in their art. Man lost. Become another number. Stop judging us. I got love for every one of y'all. We deny that we can only advance, and those that think they can't are lost in their art.
We deny that we can't only advance.
We deny that we can only advance, and those that think they can't are lost in their art. Man lost in.
Those that think they can't are lost in their art. You know what I mean? Basically, he's just basically saying, like, on some real shit. A lot of motherfuckers feel like we're stuck in a box and we're supposed to just continuously do what we do over and over again without advancing, without freaking seeing holes in the freaking matrix and whatnot to make change in them and whatnot. And he's like, yo, man, that's bullshit, pretty much. You know what I mean? I think that's where he's going with that. You know what I mean? Cause like when you have something that works, a lot of times, like when you have something that works for you and shit, and it's beneficial to you, but it's not beneficial to society and whatnot. You kind of get complacent because it works for you, but you don't understand that it's a negative on society. So you just keep on doing it regardless and whatnot. You know what I mean? but if it and not realize there might be a different way to go about what you're doing, where your imprint might not be so detrimental. That detrimental, you know what I mean? Let's go. I'm mispronouncing words correctly. I'm crazy and shit, yo. Let's go.
We can only advance, and those that think they can't are lost in their art. Man
Lost
lost
in
in
their
their
art.
heart, body lost
Heart.
in their mind. So go back to the start, back to the passion, the past.
That's bad.
You are not gonna find the man that you are if you cower in the face of a challenge. Travel.
You ain't gonna find the man that you are if you cower.
You are not gonna find the man that you are if you cower in the face of a challenge. Travel your path.
Facts.
Trying to rap for a car or rap for a yard.
Facts.
Or rap for a that's gonna max out my cards. See me?
Facts.
I rap for the man that hasn't got gums. In fact,
Facts.
hasn't got anything. You spat in that bar. That's why I
Facts.
spat in your face, cause you was flashing your papes. You see my
Facts.
man, them a real.
Why you flashing your paper and shit, yo? If you a real man and whatnot, you know money that is not equating to your value and whatnot. You know what you stand on is what you say. Your word is your bond, and your actions is what you stand for. Your money is like something that helps you get to the freaking end of the road and whatnot. But at the end of the day, what you do on this beautiful freaking planet and whatnot is if you have money, it's what you do with your money. You know what I mean? Do you spend it on freaking gold chains and fancy cars and prostitutes and shit like that? You know what I mean? You're not really freaking adding a plus to the freaking world and whatnot. You're adding, not yeah. Let me just go back. I'm getting too passionate right now. You know what I mean? Because he's saying a lot of truthful shit.
And that bar, that's why I spat in your face, cause you was flashing your papes. You see
Yeah,
my
smack.
man, them a real, and your man, them Drakes, straight. In other words,
Hold
man, them a
up.
real, and your man, them Drakes, straight.
Did he say Drake's, man? I don't know. Maybe I heard that shit wrong and whatnot, man. Cause that would be weird. Like, somebody please help me and whatnot. I'm gonna play it one more time. Hopefully I get another word, another word pops out and whatnot. But if he did say Drake and whatnot, please inform me. And if he did say something else, please school me to what he said. Let's hear it again.
Flashing your papes, you see my man, them a real, and your man, them Drakes, straight. In other words, fakes, you think I'm a
Oh,
turn
well,
eight for the
okay. Well, he explained what he was talking about. You men's are fakes and shit. All right, so I got it. Thank you guys for your cooperation.
Drakes, straight. In other words, fakes. You
Fakes.
think I'm a turn 8 for this game? Keep your deal, you're too bait. I'm too straight just to appeal to the women. I believe if you're real,
I'm too great to appeal to the women. See, I think he was talking about Drake, son. I think he talking about
keep your deal, you're too bait. I'm too straight just to appeal to the women. I believe if you're real, they'll just feel what you're spitting. This
Okay.
ain't the world we live in, our children are in it. That's why your children are loose, that's why your children are missing. All you got is dirty dishes and bills in the kitchen. It's real when you sin it. I feel like I'm slipping up. Never dissing my avid listener. You question, am I real enough? Maybe I've overdid it. Is it? I ain't did enough. I don't want my old fans to look at me in disgust about me like.
I like that shit. I don't want my old fans to look at me in disgust. You know what I mean? So, cause he's just basically saying on some real shit. I started my career as being as real as freaking possible and shit. And I don't want like any type of freaking money that I come encounter with and shit to like taint the person that I am as an individual and whatnot. When I look back, I want to have the respect of my fans from day one and whatnot, and keep it pushing. That's what he's going, man. I feel that energy and whatnot, because at the end of the day, it's very easy to get lost in the source of fame and whatnot. You know what I mean? And this guy this guy right here got a good, you know what I mean, head on his shoulders, and that's definitely what's up. You know what I mean? So let's go back and
Did enough. I don't want my old fans to look at me in disgust about me like, why is he always trying to make it number one? It's a must. This ain't changing me, I still have the same beliefs. I can scream free Palestine, die for my pride, still pray for peace, still burn a fed for the brutality they spread over the world.
Okay.
Pakistan's an ocean, bodies in the brown water floating, still nobody helps.
That's
I have
bad.
to take a hold of myself, Cause right now I feel to bang my head against his flipping desk. They want my commercial side, trust me this ain't one of them. Sorry if I messed up, yo, I just want your love again. Cause this is about as real as I'ma get. You the ones I represent and will till there's nothing left.
Okay.
Once again, never dissing my avid listener. You the ones I can't forget. Let me
Don't never dissing my average listeners. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like what he's saying.
left once again. Never dissing my avid listener. You the ones I can't forget. Let me explain from start to
My
end.
bad. That was avid listeners. My bad. I don't want to get that shit correct. Y'all motherfuckers be correcting me sometimes, man. Let's go.
Dissing my avid listener. You the ones I can't forget. Let me explain from start to end. When I ripped my first bar, it wasn't after rep. Nah, blood, I did it for expression. In the hope you could relate to my past and present. But when you haven't got a friend, mother and your father's left, all you got is words, cardboard and a frickin' Parker pen. And the love
You see, he going in now, man. He going in somewhere deep and whatnot, yo. It's like, yo. Yeah, I like that, yo.
mother and your father's left. All you got is words, cardboard and a frickin' Parker pen. And the love you once had in the start starts to end. Inside you die, fam, I'm like, how can I provide for my family or my man? I'm on some 9 to 5. That's why I try with the one thing that I can do in this life of mine. Perfect. And that is write these bars because our lives are hard.
And he's saying, like, on some real shit, yo. The way I was going, man, there was no way I was going to be able to freaking make a living off of freaking 9 to 5 and shit. You know what I mean? I had to really use the talent that I had within me and shit. And I was like freaking writing these bars and whatnot with this pen and this pad and shit. That's why he's basically saying that's why he's getting ahead now and whatnot, because he's using his craft and his ability to tell stories with his words and whatnot. That's very creative. It's very hard to do for people and whatnot. You know, when you got gifts like that, you use them.
Music is our light in the dark. I'm trying to write these bars because our lives are hard. And this music is our light in the dark. I'm trying to shine.
Light
So
in the
forgive me
dark.
if that's wrong, but for my conscious listener, this is your song, like some music we make for the shelves, but this music, dog, we make for ourselves.
You see, I like that, yo. Some music we make for the shelf, but this music here, man, we make for ourselves. You know what I mean? Because it's like I think what he's trying to touch upon here is like, yo, some music that we do and whatnot is just pure for commercial standards and whatnot. We don't really believe in the message 150%, but like whoever we're signed to, and I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about like if him as an artist and whatnot. When you're signed as an artist and whatnot, you have to do certain songs for the radio. You have to do certain songs directed towards females, and you have to do, you have to play the game of being in the system of an artist and whatnot. And he's saying what he's spitting now and whatnot is for us, for the people. So that's where his mind and his heart is, you know what I mean? And what he's saying at this point, you know what I mean? So take everything that he's saying in this bar as something personal to him and to you, you know what I mean? Because you guys are his followers and whatnot, you know what I mean? So it's definitely cool. I like the way that he comes across and what he's saying pretty much, you know?
Some music we make for the shelves, but this music, dog, we make for ourselves. And it's for you, from our hearts, so you know we mean it. We speak about your daily struggles because we lived and seen it. And that's why the mission is to act now. Acts realizing that your life is real, no acts, wow. So while the UK's flying, I'ma jump on board. So for my avid listener, this is who I done this for. Charlie Sloth, Radio 1 Extra, we doing it big.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Charlie be hyped, son. Charlie be hyped.
Man, I just got goosebumps about 5 times there, man.
Thank you so much.
Jeez, this guy is a problem.
Yeah.
Hey, David, was that problematic?
You turn back, David. That was a problem.
Man,
Big up, bruv, big up.
jeez.
It's a privilege to be here, bruv. You don't
Bruv,
understand.
I'm telling you, I've not felt like that for a hot minute listening to a rapper spit. I'm telling you, bruv. You got something special, man. And you're getting that big Charlie Sloth co-sign off the one track. Are you mad?
You don't know. Thanks to listeners. Thanks
Man.
everyone that supports us.
Man, let's get into that next track, man. I need
Yeah,
more.
let's
I
do
need
this,
more.
Let's do this.
Let's
Let's
do this, man.
Fire in a booth. Yeah.
Yes.
Charlie Sloth, the realist. Yeah. We only roll with a realist. 'Cause real recognize real. Only real man.
That is true, man. Real do recognize real, son. Let's go.
And then we'll feel this. Yeah. Yo. Check. Yo. Listen. I don't wanna die without saying goodbye. So for this bar, I will savor my past. Yeah, as it may be my last. So just in case I don't make it to God, sorry for the pain I caused. Give me heaven, I'm afraid of the dark.
I like that, man. Give me heaven, I'm afraid of the dark. That's mad freaking spiritual right there, yo.
God, sorry for the pain I caused. Give me heaven, I'm afraid of the dark. This music is a place in my heart. Trying to answer all these bleeding questions in life. Leave me guessing like a game of charades. Check. It would be wrong for me to pray to Allah. I shouldn't really be putting his name in this bar. You can't abide by Islam and you're raised by the dogs. And it was either take it or starve, yeah. But they were my dark days. Abandoned by my family, left in Margate. What?
So damn, man. I think if that dude have like a freaking crazy story if he was abandoned by his family, man. That's crazy, cause that's the second time I heard it and whatnot, and I was like, "Whoa, man!" And so I guess it's 100% true, and that's deep right there too, because he basically had to fend for himself and make a living for himself. So you know what I mean? That's heavy.
They were my dark days, abandoned by my family, left in Margate. Whatever you are, express your heartache, and I'm with you all the way, unless you can't change. What good is being laughed at when you're grafting? Look on the palms of my hands, that's hard skin.
Perfect.
Juggling with life, I'm trying not to drop the balls. Think I'm a fool for your tricks, not a fool. Wasn't fit, not a tool, not a kid, not a tool, not a bit. And at school I wasn't so I bunked off, jumped over the ball. I wasn't missed, just misunderstood. If I could take.
He said, "Hold up, I like that boy."
Wasn't fit, not a tool, not a kid, not a tool. Think I'm a fool for your tricks, not a. Look on the palms of my hands, that's hard skin.
Perfect.
Juggling with life, I'm trying not to drop the balls. Think I'm a fool for your tricks, not a fool. Wasn't fit, not a tool, not a kid, not a tool, not a bit. And at school I wasn't so I bunked off, jumped over the ball. I wasn't missed,
He said in school I was in shit. You know what I mean? And
just misunderstood. If I could take it all back, I'd say miss, bun your books. Cause there ain't nothing you could teach, man. I'll shut this down, dreamland. All I give a about is me rap. Lambs, my fam, he's fam, Lucia beats cat. Snake goon, C-man, and every single fan that we have. We had to hit the lab, now the hits are in the bag. When it finally hits the street, feel free to leave your feedback. We never left, there ain't no point in saying we back.
Perfect.
Nah.
he said we never left, man. So there ain't no point to say that we back. You know what I mean? I like that energy, man.
And yeah, I'm fed up of these, man. Straight bluffers, ones that say something but don't mean that. And bruv, and yeah, I'm fed up of these, man. Straight bluffers, ones that say something but don't mean that. And bruv,
And that's another thing. You're gonna have a lot of motherfuckers that pull up to you and whatnot and give you a long ass story and shit and never freaking stand behind their word and shit, yo. I'm a type of motherfucker. If I'm gonna say something and whatnot, I'm gonna mean it. And if I can't do it, son, I'm gonna say it. You know what I mean? And it's just and those. There's a lot of motherfuckers that are people fucking pleasers. They say anything to fucking please you, not realizing the what happens when you do that and whatnot. The ramifications from doing that and whatnot. And it's not a good look.
yeah, I'm fed up of these, man. Straight bluffers, ones that say something but don't mean that. And bruv, this ain't about your peace, fam. It's more about the fact you're never there when we need, man. But who was at the gates when they freed, man? Us. I just blame me cause I let the greed lead, man. Cause I gave you them things on strap, knowing you weren't in a position to pay me back. It's crazy currency can change the way we act.
Ooh, it's crazy currency could change the way we act. That's fact, yo. That's fact, yo. Keep your mental on what your goals are. Never let money dictate where you going and whatnot. You know what I mean? Always have that plan and use money as a tool, not as power. You know what I mean?
Me back. It's crazy currency can change the way
Made
we
me
act.
act.
It made me arrogant, I may be mad,
mad.
but I'd rather get jumped by an 18 man than become some poor mum's baby's dad. 'Cause that
Oh, become some poor mom's baby's dad. Oh shit, he's coming from a place on this
changed the
one, right?
way we act. It made me arrogant, I may be mad, but I'd rather get jumped by an 18 man than become some poor mum's baby's dad.
Oh,
'Cause that
shit.
right there is my worst nightmare coming true. I wouldn't know what the to do or who to call, 'cause that'll be the day that I lose it all. I still love you like the first time, did you recall that? I'm the one they used to call tack, but now I'm just mad, so you can fall back. Yo, play this track at my funeral, fam. It's the beauty of rap. You can kill me, and even when I'm dead, I will live through the music.
I like that, yo. That's the beauty of rap. I could be dead, even though I'm dead. I'll be still alive through the music. I think that's what the point. I cut it off, but like I think that's what he was coming at.
Mad, so you can fall back. Yo, play this track at my funeral, fam. It's the beauty of rap. You can kill me, and even when I'm dead, I will live through the music I made. I'm such a musical man. This ain't a usual track. No.
I'm just a musical man. It's not your usual track. Bars, man. Let's go.
It's real because it's how I feel. How truthful is that? It's real because it's how I feel. I'm truthful, but blood. Nah, I don't know why I did that. I ripped the hook like you was in for a chick track, but this ain't about no bird. And I don't care if the words aren't commercially acceptable, cause that's what they expect of you. I'm about to
And I don't care if the words are commercially accepted, cause that's what they accept from you, expect from you. You know what I mean?
And I don't care if the words aren't commercially acceptable, cause that's what they expect of you. I'm about to bust, running out of nerve. With all this blood you're about to bust, turn your back on them brothers, they doubting us, shit how absurd. When I was young I never understood the amount of work it took to get your album heard, but when you're young you ain't so down to earth. Now
And he's like, yo, when I was young, man, I didn't know how the system, he's just basically saying when I was young and I was doing my shit, I didn't know how crazy the system was and whatnot. And, you know, you have like and he's right, you have a set of naivety when you're young and whatnot. You live off the freaking moment, and the older you get and whatnot, the more that you realize there's a system attached to this shit, and there's roles to be played in every different level and whatnot, and you gotta be that motherfucker to finesse those people in those roles to get head ahead. You know what I mean?
I understood the amount of work it took to get your album heard, but when you're young you ain't so down to earth. Now I'm so down to earth, I'm below the surface.
I'm so down to earth. I'm below the surface. What? I like that.
Down to earth. Now I'm so down to earth, I'm below the surface. How concerned were you for me when I was eating out of bins? I used to cherish every pound I get. Now I cherish every pound I earn, and now I'm earning pounds. I learn that I've been running round in circles trying to figure out my worth. This world is only out to hurt you. I'ma burn it down and watch it burn too. When you're searching for purpose, where do you turn to? I'm blind with eyes open wide. We reside in hopeless times, hopeless job, hopeless life. Hope I fly through the open sky. Feel like remote inside my mind as I get eye alone. I zone through October's coldest night. Broken heart, open mind. Know my past, know the skies, know I'm hard, know I'm kind. Yo, it's dark, show me light. Yeah, should I fix my art and close my mind? Wipe the spit from out my eye, I'll die for this, don't doubt my pride. My entire clique is down to ride. I see my man, they're moving blatantly. I fear for their safety, we might not see karma coming. And that's as clear as it may be. It's my peers that have shaped me. In fact, everything you hearing ain't me. It's the voice.
You said, yo, man, it's the peers that have shaped me. Everything that you hear is accumulation of everybody that he's been around. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's my peers that have shaped me. In fact, everything you hearing ain't me. It's the voice of every man's aggressive nature. Don't let me out the cage.
Oh, okay, my bad. Every man's aggressive nature. That's bars right there. What you hearing right here is not me. It's the words of every man's aggressive nature. So he's just basically saying like he has a dominant force with the way he raps and whatnot. It's just because of of the aggressive nature that the people that he surrounds himself with, or every man. You know what I mean? The aggression in every man that is speaking out of him. You know what I mean? Which is cool too.
Ain't me, it's the voice of every man's aggressive nature. Don't let me out the cage, cause you'll regret it seconds later. See you when I see you's what I'm telling every hate.
Don't let me out the cage. You'll regret it a second later.
Don't let me out the cage, cause you'll regret it seconds later. See you when I see you's what I'm telling every hater. We do this on our jacks, we don't ever beg a favor.
Okay.
No, we don't ever beg a favor. We don't ever beg a friend. It's just the ends we represent.
And I believe in that. I like, yo, don't ever beg a favor, never beg a friend. You talking some real shit, yo.
No, we don't ever beg a favor. We don't ever beg a friend. It's just the ends we represent. Charlie Sloth, one extra, Radio 1.
Just the ends we represent.
Man, Mike Righteous. I think a problem has just been born.
He said, I think a problem is just being born.
BBC Radio 1 Extra, man.
Something real there was.
Man, I feel real privileged to be a part of this right now. That's all I can say, man.
It's a privilege to be here, brother. I can't
Wow.
explain, bro.
Wow.
Yo, Charlie.
The bombs.
Man, I think, you know what? We're gonna get into the other one, you know, Dangerous.
Do you think, yeah?
I think we're gonna get into the other one, you know.
Yes,
I think it's
brother.
worth. I think it's worth the next one. Normally we only grant 10 minutes. Mike Righteous is getting that all the time right now, man.
Much respect, much respect.
Let's get into that, man. Just give me some more. Give me some more energy, man.
All right.
Wow.
Something a little more apple.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, it is a little bit high. I'm ready for this, man. Let's go.
Yeah, brother.
Don't know. Shouts to everybody once again. BBC Radio 1 Extra. Shouts out to Charlie Slot. People from the part off art to be hard star. We can go bar for bar. Left the last law. Ha, don't take me for anyone. You're in with the dark star. No, you better run. You won't find no one better, son. Yo, Sloth. We don't stop. We step levels up. Two-man army. Take out anyone. Get 10 of your best. I'm begging you to send for us. Too many brothers wanna set me up, but even with the best of luck, you never gonna get me, blood.
Too many brothers want to set me up, even with the best of y'all. Y'all can't do that. He didn't say it like that. He said it more smooth. You know what I mean?
I'm begging you to send for us. Too many brothers wanna set me up, but even with the best of luck, you never gonna get me, blood. I'm ready to bust. Man, I better get the up out my way. Out for pace, out for peace, and the temperature up to 1,000 degrees. I pounce like a beast. Earn my key, burn my beast, get a bucket of water. You feel fire like you're up in the sauna. It's real life, and I'm up against all of ya. Enough man chat boo, I will call their bluff. They talking tough, but when the feds pull them up, they start pulling and call for mum. What you gonna do when 10 man got corner ya? What you gonna call for mum? Try to act cool, but you're all set up, you're looking foolish, blood. Slip on your fooling, quit stalling, blood. What's a war talk now? Sure fool ya, fool's your fate. We ain't gonna fool for ya, you fraud, you ain't the fool that we thought you were. No bore, I'll war with words, and I'ma warn you before you hurt. You're boring, you ought to learn. The more you work, the more you earn, the more money means. All the words and I'ma warn you before you hurt. You're boring, you ought to learn. The more you work, the more you earn, the more money means. Yo, shine away your life, my veins.
The more you work, the more you work, the more you work, the more you earn. Hold up.
When you ought to learn, the more you work, the more you earn, the more money means. Yo, shine away your life, my veins, find it.
I don't get that. The more you work, the more you work, the more you earn, the more money that you make. And he didn't finish his sentence. I thought he was gonna go somewhere else. I think he just like didn't finish it. You know what I mean? Or did he finish it and they bleeped it out? I don't know.
Learn, the more you work, the more you earn, the more money means. Yo, shine away your life, my veins, find it. Put 5 inside my brain, bury me 10 feet deep. When I'm wide awake, done that, I bust back, I ain't dying today. There ain't no explanation.
He said, "Come back, I ain't dying today." Put 5 in my head. What? Hold up, man.
The more you earn, the more money means. Yo, shine away your life, my veins, find it. Put 5 inside my brain, bury me 10 feet deep. When I'm wide awake, done that.
And bury me 6. What?
Shine away your life, my veins, find it. Put 5 inside my brain, bury me 10 feet deep. When I'm wide.
Niggas put 5 inside my brain, bury me 10 feet deep.
Wide awake, done that, I bust back, I ain't dying today. There ain't no explanation to why you hate. Should embrace my ratchets to ride on fate today. Patronizes with diamond chains on my brain, and you're parading in my time or place. Get an account in your tag game.
Nah, bro. I need to know that shit. I need to hear that.
Bust back, I ain't dying today. There ain't no explanation to.
He said, "Alright, put 5 shots in my head." Sorry guys, man, I gotta get this.
No bore, I'll war with words and I'ma warn you before you hurt. You're boring, you ought to learn. The more you work, the more you earn, the more money means. Yo,
No.
shine away, you'll have to my veins, find it. Put 5 inside my brain, bury me 10 feet.
Put 5 inside my brain, bury me 10 feet deep.
Deep when I'm wide awake, done that, I bust back, I ain't dying today.
Put me 10 feet deep, and I'm wide awake. I ain't dying yet.
There ain't no explanation to why you hate. Should embrace my rat.
There ain't no explanation on why you hate.
Yo, shine away, you'll have to my veins, find it. Put 5 inside my brain, bury me 10 feet deep when I'm wide awake, done that, I bust back, I ain't dying today. There ain't no explanation.
Bust back. I ain't dying today. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to find the meaning to this shit.
Thought you were no bore, I'll war with words and I'ma warn you before you hurt. You're boring, you ought to learn. The more you work, the more you earn, the more money means. Yo, shine away, you'll have to my veins, find it. Put 5 inside my brain, bury me 10 feet deep when I'm wide awake, done that, I bust back, I ain't dying today. There ain't no explanation to why you hate. Should embrace my
There ain't no definitions of why you hate. I'm trying to find out.
deep when I'm wide awake, done that, I bust back, I ain't dying today. There ain't no explanation.
Okay. 6 feet deep. I ain't dying today. I bust back. I ain't dying today.
5 inside my brain, bury me 10 feet deep when I'm wide awake, done that, I bust back, I ain't dying today. There ain't no explanation to why you hate. Should embrace my ratchets to ride them fakes.
There ain't no explanation on why you hate. Okay, let's go.
Patronize with diamond chains on my brain and you're parading my time away. Should embrace my ratchets to ride them fakes today. Patronize with diamond chains on my brain and you're parading my time away. Get an account in your tag game. How you like me now? Am I your mate? I can say whatever I like, try complain. Drop the bomb, I will light the flame.
I think he's saying like, yo, that last bar what he was like talking about like freaking entice me with freaking chains and shit like that. I think he's talking about like motherfuckers trying to get him signed and shit like that. You know what I mean? I think that's what he's talking about there.
Am I your mate? I can say whatever I like, try complain. Drop the bomb, I will light the flame. Too many rappers.
He said, drop the bomb, man. I'd light the chain. The flame.
With diamond chains on my brain and you're parading my time away.
I'm a. You see what he said? Like, yo, he said like, damn, I can't.
Should embrace my ratchets to ride them fakes today. Patronize with diamond chains.
Patronize me with diamond chains and stuff. I'm sure he's talking about the freaking music industry over there in UK and shit, yo.
My brain and you're parading my time or place. Get an account.
I'm gonna rain on your parade another time and place. Get an accountant.
Ratchets to ride them fakes today. Patronize with diamond chains on my brain and you're parading my time or place. Get an accountant in your tag game. How you like me now? Am I your mate? I can say whatever I like, try complain. Drop the bomb, I will light the flame. Too many.
Yeah, and that's why he says like, yo, I can say whatever I want. You know what I mean? He got his accountant to freaking handle his freaking business and all that type of shit. So therefore, he don't give a fuck about freaking signing on the freaking line and shit. He got his money's right, everything cool.
At me now, am I your mate? I can say whatever I like, try complain. Drop the bomb, I will light the flame. Too many rappers sound the same, they sounding. If I dish it, forgive me, it's my mistake.
And that's a fact, too many rappers sound the same.
And I'ma be righteous, I ain't trying to change. I know man got guns, it ain't hard to get one. And I ain't from London, I come from Kent blood. Mama got a dead son, that's Red Rum. The killer's long gone way before the feds come. One brother got shot on his doorstep, how many more dead? Till somebody forfeit. One boy got old of a loaded 4/5 lick.
Let me just touch on her. He's just basically saying, yo, I'm a thug, man. I know what a gun is. You know what I mean? That shit is not an issue with me. And he basically mentioned where he lived. I don't know if that's a bad part or whatever and whatnot, but I know in the past, whenever freaking rappers mention the areas that they live, it's a hard area to live and shit go down in those areas and shit. So I'm thinking that's why he freaking basically mentioned that area.
On his doorstep, how many more dead till somebody forfeit? One boy got old of a loaded 4/5 licked the full clip. He killed a school kid. They won't tell us how many get murdered. Feds don't know where they buried the burner. Yobs are on road.
Feds don't know when they bury the burner. Shit!
He killed a school kid. They won't tell us how many get murdered. Feds don't know where they buried the burner. Yobs are on road and they ready to burst. Just keep your friends close and your enemies further. Word up. Why we fight?
Keep your friends close and your enemies further, man. Let's go. I never heard it said like that before. I usually say People usually say keep your enemies closer and your enemies. Hold up, keep your enemies close, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. You know what I mean? He said it backwards.
Full clip, he killed a school kid. They won't tell us how many get murdered. Feds don't know where they buried the burner. Yobs are on road, then they ready to burst. Just keep your friends close and your enemies further. Word up. Why are we fighting each other?
He said keep your friends close and your enemies further. They usually say keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. You know what I mean? But he's like, yo, man, don't even freaking fuck with your enemies. Keep them motherfuckers far from you and shit. Because at the end of the day, they no good. You know what I mean?
That from my brother, tell me why we don't like one another. It's time we unite. Put aside your colours, holler at me. No matter where you come from, nobody spots. Where's the love gone? Man, I got guns cocked, ready to butt shots. Blacks to aim up in the name of one God. Say you're Muslim, I say you're done wrong. In a state of corruption, it ain't just London. Everywhere the same, no place to run from. Every man looking for the cash in lump sum. The road, no.
Every man's looking for the cash in lump sum. That's a fact, bro. Let's go. You got it, man. You got it.
It ain't just London. Everywhere the same, no place to run from. Every man looking for the cash in lump sum. The road's no home for a lonely lad. Little man's holding a stolen gap that he got given by the older man. There ain't no going back when you're rolling a gang bang. Boom.
And he just talking about the situation, man. Young kid holding a loaded gat that was given to him by an older cat. You know what I mean?
No place to run from. Every man looking for the cash in lump sum. The road's no home for a lonely lad. Little man's holding a stolen gap that he got given by the older man. There ain't no going back when you're rolling a gang bang. Boom bang.
Yo, man, he talking about the gang. Like, yo, he holding a stolen gat that he got from an older cat. You know what I mean? Then he goes into that freaking gangbang life.
That he got given by the older man. There ain't no going back when you're rolling a gang bang. Boom bang.
They ain't going back when you holding a gang bang. I like that.
That he got given by the older man. There ain't no going back when you're rolling a gang bang. Boom bang. There's killers around me, villains around me, blood, but I live in the southeast, it's rowdy. The man that never put the 9 down, never seen a politician walk through my town. One extra.
Perfect.
Yes, fire in a booth. You don't know, Charlie Slot. Much respect, brother.
Nice.
I know. Shout out to people. Army, shout out to Logic, Lucia, Class A man them. We do this.
Yo, man, definitely on point. You know what I mean? He went in. You know what I mean? He went in. He did a good job. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie and shit. I understood everything from beginning to end and whatnot. Well, yeah, he very talented. You know what I mean? He had bars. And the thing about it is like the first two freaking the first two beats were like freaking real slow and calm and he was doing his thing and whatnot and he was very passionate about the message that he was trying to put out. You know what I mean? So that was definitely cool and whatnot. Then I thought that was it. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, he's talented. I like what he's talking about. I like the energy that he was putting out. And then they gave him that fast beat and whatnot. He started spitting on the fast beat. And I was like, oh, shit. This nigga got another level of freaking skills. Pardon my French. This guy, this kid, this whatever, have this another level of skills where he's rhyming pretty much in the same freaking flow and whatnot, but he speeds it up a little bit. And I kind of respect that. He got skills. He got versatility and whatnot. And he's talking about some positive shit. You know what I mean? He talks a little bit about leaving his family, leaving him and whatnot. That shit kind of affected me and whatnot. And he talk about like freaking materialistic shit doesn't freaking equate to anything when it comes down to living and shit, you know, which is a fact. You know what I mean? If you live, when you living and whatnot, yo, you gotta live for the people around you and whatnot, not the money that you freaking get and whatnot. And again, in the first track, he was giving shout out to his fan and how much he respects his fan and love their support. You know what I mean? And like I always say, like when you an artist and whatnot, and you care what your fans think about what you do and whatnot, it's definitely what's up. You know what I mean? Because he he hears his fans. You know what I mean? He is just like he just doesn't put material out just to put material out. He puts material out so his fans could dig what he does because he knows exactly what his fans like. You know what I mean? Anyways, yo, at the end of the day, this is definitely a cool track. You know what I mean? Your boy is a well-rounded rapper and whatnot with a good mind on his head, and that's like really hard to find nowadays with the younger rappers and whatnot. I'm just very happy to see that he embodies the craft of. I mean, he's not even that young, but I bet, but you know what I mean. But anyways, yo, dope ass track, dope energy, positive energy. You know what I mean? All that beautiful stuff, guys. If you feeling like I'm feeling it, you already know what to do. Put it up. You know what I mean? Put it up right down there and whatnot. Tell me what your favorite part of the track is and whatnot. Tell me what he said that left an impact on you. You know what I mean? Put it down there in the comment section as well. You know what I mean? I mean, if you guys want to hear any more tracks from this creative rapper or any other type of videos and whatnot, do put it down there in the comment section all day long and whatnot. You see this right here is my motherfucking thumb. I need y'all to take y'all motherfucking thumb and put it all the way up to the motherfucking sky and shit. Show me some love and support in that way, you know what I mean? Another way you guys can show me some love and support is by subscribing to the channel right down there all day long, all day long. And that's about it, you know what I mean? I'm going to check you guys out next time on the next video. Peace out, one love, and I'm out. You already know.